Well, here we are in the conservatory. Sorry it's taken so long to get round to making another video. Conservatory, that there you can see is a Strelitzia regina. It's quite a big plant. Anyway, now I also have to take time or find time when I can have just a few minutes silence. Not always easy. So let's see where we've got to. I think, since we've been in here, the whole sort of scenery, rocky sort of things have all been built up. We still haven't got the track up the mountain surfaced. But we've got one or two GGs having a go up. The jolly old railway does work, I think. Whoops! Just in case anybody doubted it ever would. Where are we? Coming through there, across the bridge, and there, then through that hole, and then it'll come out there. Yeah. Where do we come from next? Oh, there we are. Now this little thing, oops. Oh dear. That's built on a Kato chassis. It's a double bogie, and that's supposed to be a sort of petrol electric vehicle. It's a little bit too wide, but we'll come to that. Now, as I say, I think the track here I did cover previously. This is just a static train. I've done these coaches so they look rather like the old illustrations where you've got a four-wheeled chassis with quite a lot of overhang. We've got opening doors there. I think, can you see that? Oh well. And oh dear, that's the screw on the camera. Oh dear. Come on. So we've got a couple of chaps who are supposed to be engine drivers. Well, both of them have top hats. I'm not sure that's actually accurate, because I think the guy who was driving it would have a top hat, and the other one would be just an ordinary Irk who shoveled coal. Anyway, and this pair look as though they've just been fishing, don't they? And they're discussing whatever they caught. I bought some people. Only one of them stands up without glue. It could well be that the lady actually, that lady there. Oops, come on, focus, focus, focus. Is it going to focus? Oh, he zoomed in slightly, but it's decided it's not going to focus. Zoom out again. Well, actually she could have shot all the rest of them, I suppose. So there we are. Bit of glue on their feet and they'll be alright. Well, I should be making up a canopy to go over the platform, as one would. And of course, obviously, there are interiors to go into the coaches. There was a sort of seat at the back here for the guard to stick up. And hopefully I'll be able to get some lighting into the coaches, but we'll see. Now, that's now been labelled the post office, and we'll have the semaphore type stuff on the top of it so that it's signalling from here, there and everywhere. You can actually see some wires coming out of there. there are wires in here, but they've gone down through. Good, there we are. This is loose at the moment, ready to have lights put in it, which I should have done previously. There's a short stretch of track there which isn't ballasted yet, but it will be. Now, some might remember that up the top here there was a stone arched bridge, supposedly, but it kind of didn't work very well, so we've now got this plate girder bridge. I don't know whether the dwarves would have had the technical whatever to make a curved plate a girder bridge, but there we are. And also, of course, now you will have spotted up here, we have a whole load of trees, and all these trees from, what's it called? I was going to say emu, but whatever. It took me ages to make the house in behind, which is nowhere near finished, but that gives a sort of that, you know, the sort of the evil sort of house on the top. And I put in one or two. There's a bit of greenery there. These trees actually, although they were very cheap, are actually quite good. How do I know that? Well, I think in the last video I said I'd seen this chap who goes along the various different roads across the desert and whatever in the States. Sidetrack Adventures, I think he's called. And somewhere in Oregon he showed trees, and I thought, well, darn me, they do look like those. And then, quite ridiculously, this is almost unbelievable, I look out the window, and apart from a 30-odd foot monkey pottle tree, we have several trees which are really just like this, and comparatively could even be taller than these show, and one of them is a pale blue. The problem, as much as anything, is the colour, which I'm not overly happy with, but it isn't that bad. So there we are. This lifts out. There's still the finger holes in the back there. Well, there are a couple of finger holes. Can we get round there? Where are we? Oh yes, there we are. A couple of finger holes. They're not where people stick the people in the big house stick the dead bodies. They're so that I can get my fingers in there to lift it up. There we go. Which then exposes the whole of the spiral underneath. Now, also, in the meantime, I have been playing with a new 3D printer. So, for one thing, we will be getting a new locomotive shortly. Some of the things you can download are really excellent, but I've got to say that some of them are damned expensive. And these, oh gosh, poor old lady's been fallen over. Anyway, decent figures are jolly expensive, and yeah, it's about all you can say about them. Good, so I think really we can say that we have covered that for the moment. It is ongoing and will be ongoing, and well, I rather like it. There we are. Okay. And that's about it. Okay. We shall video again.